I was just gonna say, like, growing up, like Fight Night or like the knockout, you just had to worry about punches.
No ground game at all.
Yeah, now I gotta worry about.
But now you gotta worry about stamina. Yeah, because that's what when I first played the UFC game, I was like immediately. Because I'm just like, I'm just going to throw haymakers the whole fucking time. Yeah. Right. And then you realize by the end of the first round, your character's just like, And I'm like, well, this is kind of accurate to how I would fight, so.
Okay, just so I can get the
we're going to leave that quiet in the episode, right?
No, I was going to cut from that before it was going to be the beginning.
Nah, that'd be sick, dude. Just have 10 seconds of quiet. Just give them all the nuts and bolts of it. Welcome to another episode of Panties In The Mouth. We're all here.
We have a guest, good friend, Andy. I'm sorry,
Andy Moore.
Right? Good friend Andy.
I'm about to say, do you know me? Oh man, thanks for having me.
We got fucking Tony here.
I was looking at you, just happy to see you, and just you're on the mind.
We get confused all the
time. Dude, how are you?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. We were talking about playing 2K. I definitely want to play 2K with you. I am gonna. If you want to get your ass busted on stream, I will. Yeah. I will participate.
Wait, what team do you use, Ant?
I use it depends what tier I'm on. But I've been going back and forth between the Sixers and the Hawks.
I was gonna say most of your game is gonna be you two fighting over the Sixers.
Yeah. You guys have to fight UFC before you play.
Right? Yeah. A mini game that leads to the 2K game.
This year, the thing about last year and this year with 2K for me is I feel like I don't know. Did we always just mainly a Sixers picking person?
You were on the PS4 last year too.
No, I was PC last year.
Oh, okay.
PC, but it was the same version of PC and PS4 was the same version.
Yo, can I ask you this? How long have you been playing games on the PC?
Back and forth.
I never played PC.
Because there's a lot of games like
better.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, there's a lot of games I try to pick up on the PC, and I had to go get a controller because just clicking the button. I'm like, this isn't a game.
Oh, I don't do it. I can't do it that way.
I had to get an Xbox controller to plug into my PC because it just didn't feel like I was playing a game.
Yeah, it just changes your mentality too when you have the controller in your hand. You're like, all right, now I'm in it.
Yeah, that's insane to me that people just play like 2K with a keyboard.
Yeah, that's loony.
Yeah, 2K with a keyboard you're not doing it right.
You ever
shooting games are perfect. Like I mean, I can't do it, but when you see people who are nice at shooting games, it's them using mouse and keyboard because it's just point click and stuff.
You know, you think about
do you do that shit where you just take your keyboard and I saw a whole video where they were talking what's the right angle to bend your fucking keyboard?
Well, that guy probably does. It's probably left-handed or some shit.
There's I just saw the elite players will fucking put their keyboard up straight.
Yeah,
they all do this all fucking crazy shit because it apparently gets you more. I don't know, it gets you flow better.
Why don't just play it straight like this?
I don't know.
I couldn't do that, but when I'm playing certain games, do you ever do the claw hand when you play a shooter? You ever do that? Where you got
Yeah, I used to catch myself doing that.
Yeah, I still. Some games you can't play right. I don't think unless you hit this a Call of Duty.
The claw hand's essential to Marvel vs. Capcom.
So a good fighting
game. Claw hand's essential.
Yeah, my little cousin he put me onto that.
The claw hand?
Yeah, because I was watching him one day and I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? It's like he had it's like you play for so long, it's like how you develop the wheelchair hands.
Yeah.
It's that.
I got that now already though. If my resting hands is controller hold. You don't got that yet?
Nah.
If I don't do nothing, I was inside.
Does that affect how you shake hands?
No, I mean everything moves right. It's just if I'm not doing nothing, I'm just sitting here. It's just
you got serious.
So many games.
You got serious, Mr. Burns hand. Excellent.
You guys want to play 2K with me?
Dude, I had one interview. I got two things. I got one interview where one of the things they're like, do you play games? I was, yeah, but they're like, all right, cool.
Like a job interview?
Yeah. Okay. They're like, one guy we had came in and his hands were like this. Sweaty and closed because he played so many games.
It was the interview for it.
That was too many dating sims.
Oh, that's one of the intro questions to games. Are you one of us?
Yeah.
Do you play games?
They were old ladies too. But yeah. Say, you ever seen a hitbox? It's like a fight controller. Like that's how people. It's like kind of like a fighting controller, but it's the reverse.
It's called a hitbox.
It's like a big fat thing with the joystick and the big.
That's buttons. A fight stick.
That's the classic fight stick. The hitbox has directional inputs instead of like a joystick.
Wow.
Where it's like you hit it instead of like you get down right and then
I thought I was a gamer, but obviously I don't know shit.
No, what do you play? We're just nerds.
Yeah. That's all that is. We're just too deep.
Yeah.
I just got focused on one thing and was like, all right.
No. Yeah. I play what do I play? Well, I'm PlayStation.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, I haven't played Xbox since the original Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, I had that one, and so yeah, I just been PlayStation heavy. I've been playing. I'm heavy on 2K, and then I just play a lot of zombie games.
Yeah,
and I play a lot of Hitman too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like stealth games.
Yeah.
You probably
I'm big. Yeah, I'm big on stealth. Like,
I can't do stealth.
Hitman. No, I haven't played that in a while. But like
you don't got the time to play
Hitman. Like all three Hitman. Like Hitman 1.
I mean, Hitman is just as much time.
Nah, Hitman's like short Metal Gear.
I feel like Metal Gear though, because it's like Japanese. They have like a minimum 10-hour tutorial.
Yeah, or like an hour-long cutscene.
That turns me off to so many Japanese games because they have a long tutorial and it's all just reading.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm like, I'm gonna forget all of this. I need like my handheld where you like play through the tutorial.
Okay.
They can't just tell me about it.
Yeah.
The thing about Metal Gear is they had that 190-minute cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 4, and that turned me off of it forever. It's like I'm not trying to watch a movie.
Yeah,
that's great.
Right.
I forgot about that.
That's what I like about The Last of Us.
Yeah,
because The Last of Us, both of them, is stealth, but it feels like you playing a movie.
Yeah. Are you getting the one that's coming out on Friday?
I'm thinking about it.
I wasn't going to get it
because I beat that first one. I beat that so many times.
First one's amazing.
Yeah, me too. This is probably my third time giving up full price money like for that said game. I got it on PS3, again on PS4, and
but you get the multiplayer for free, right?
You don't get multiplayer on this one. There's no multiplayer on this.
No, they're making the multiplayer though,
huh? It's just a story.
They're putting the multiplayer out.
But they've been getting us with saying that because that's what they said about
2.
That's what they said about their Resident Evil. But matter of fact, they did say that about 2 also though.
2. Yeah, because they probably just consolidated it down into one multiplayer game.
That's what I think it's going to be.
I bought free to play. I bought that new Resident Evil 8. I bought Resident Evil 8 the day it dropped.
The big bitch.
Oh my god, bro,
she's thick as hell.
And I play that shit in the dark, so it's like
you're scared.
Yeah, that shit has me terrified.
Play
like,
that shit in the dark.
With my headset on, everything. Like I set the mood.
I played one fucking horror game in the dark for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I'm a bitch. Dude, I watched some video from that Resident Evil. It's the newest one.
Yeah.
There's like some level where you're just like walking down the hall, and then you hear a baby laughing or something or crying, and then it's just a giant baby chasing you down the hallway.
Yeah,
it's a baby. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm playing this game from 12 noon to 1 p.m.
The brightest times of the day.
No, that shit is definitely terrifying.
What was that Norman Reedus, Guillermo del Toro game that never happened?
Oh, Walking Sim.
No, it was a walking sim, but it was like scary. The one they put out on like demo for PS4.
Oh, PT.
Yeah. That game would have been
like... I think it did turn into a game.
What was the other one?
They didn't turn it into a game.
I forget.
Dead Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Oh, Death Stranding. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's also a walking sim. Yeah.
That was like that was Norman Reedus. Fucking he was like an Amazon delivery driver with babies.
Yeah.
You know who Hideo Kojima has a podcast now?
Who?
The guy who made Metal Gear and Death Stranding.
Talk about
Japanese shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I couldn't listen.
Do you think they're gonna translate it? You ever see like a Japanese movie where it's not even his voice?
Yeah, it's just
it's just a white guy like, hello. It's Joe Rogan.
Hi there. When I grew up in Japan.
His podcast is just gonna be like horny as hell. Like everything in his games is horny as hell. Like I don't know if in Metal Gear, you could like put down just like porn magazines and the enemies walk past and just be like, and you just sneak up behind them while they're looking at the magazines. That was the move. Since like 98, I think was the first Metal Gear. That was the move. You hit in boxes and you fool people with porn.
Yeah,
dude, I've been discovering Japanese horniness this past week.
Oh yeah,
I've been getting more into anime, and I watched. What was it? High School of the Dead?
Yeah.
It's so horny.
Yeah.
And like none of the horniness has to do with the story.
Yeah.
It'll just be like literally, dude, it's so funny. Like one of the first scenes in the show, this dude, he's like being brooding on this stairwell, and this one girl comes out of nowhere and she's like, "You over here being a pussy again?" And then he like turns around and the camera's from his face. And it's like if I'm him talking to the girl, he literally like look at him, looks down at her tits, and then looks back up at her.
No story.
No story. There's like, yeah, dude, like when the zombies knock the girls down, the camera immediately pans like right under their butts when they hit the ground. It's just so unnecessary.
Our cartoons are going to get real horny soon too, I think.
What do you mean your cartoons?
Like American cartoons.
American?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
Like Family Guy?
I think so.
Family Guy's kind of stealthy
Gen
horny.
Z's pretty fucking horny, dude.
Yeah.
I think the cartoons are gonna follow.
Yeah, the kids are. I was just saying, I forget who I was saying this to, but the kids gotta be.
They're like holding it in too.
Yeah.
They definitely eased it in. I mean, just from like SpongeBob, stuff like that. SpongeBob was super horny.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, they definitely snuck a lot of that in on SpongeBob. What other shows did that?
Panty Raid. Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, I just was watching a video of Ren and Stimpy, like where Ren was laying down. It was like something like licking his ass.
Was that the first? Was that the? They came.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy had the first run, and then they had the second run where it came
On
back.
Spike TV.
And we're like, we're not even gonna pretend like it's not horny. We're gonna be unnecessary. The second run of Ren and Stimpy was like over the top horny.
Yeah. There was one where they were playing baseball in bed. They were throwing baseball.
This episode's just gonna be called horny. We said horny 1,000 times.
Ren was throwing a baseball at Stimpy, and Stimpy was catching it with his butt, with a mitt over his butt.
It's funny.
He was actually the catcher.
Nobody my friends don't remember this, but this was such a great show. Do y'all remember Assy McGee?
No.
What?
That was Adult Swim, right?
That sounds like a game. Some old.
Oh,
it came on after Xander.
It doesn't even, are you pulling it up?
Yeah, it came on after Xander, the weird guy.
Assy McGee was amazing. It was just an ass as a cop.
Oh, I do.
So it was like an ass. It was an ass that just walked around with a cop hat on.
Give it a mute, Andy. Give it a mute.
It was.
Adult Swim's gonna get him.
Adult Swim had some fire.
Yeah,
that they need to bring back. It was like so many shows that were just ahead of his time.
You know, Nate sent a clip yesterday of us from an old show, from a Sinbad show.
Oh, it's the funniest.
It's a really funny clip.
You know Hugh Moore?
No.
Oh, that's the clip is shot, Tony.
That's the cop. Yeah, that's Assy.
That's the cop.
He's
just an ass with legs.
Yeah, like literally that. Just an ass would have on a cop hat. Would drink coffee through his ass.
he just had regular cop powers. I do remember.
You know how Ren and Stimpy, not Ren and Stimpy. You know how Cow and Chicken's parents were just like bottom halves.
Yeah,
this is the dad's job.
Yeah, but it's so funny now because like being a kid, like watching it, I just enjoyed it. But now knowing how like the industry works and stuff, somebody had to pitch this. Like this had to go through so many channels. This had to go through so many different channels before it hit our television.
Dude, how many times were they pitching it where it's like, okay, so there's like one dude going, what? And then there's another dude going, hear me out.
It's an ass, you're right. And it's all his legs do face front though. Like his feet face front though.
But the ass is backwards. For the censors.
Yo,
right. So he's not walking backwards, he's walking forward.
Right. Yeah.
Ass first.
Yo,
like
that's
every
so
human.
true too though, where there would just be like a thing and you're a kid and you're like, yeah, because like going back to anime, there'd always be like two talking animals.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, dude, that talking animal can shoot beams out of his hands. Whatever.
It's not weird to anybody.
It's not fucking weird.
Yeah.
Did I like Cat Dog?
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah, they had this shit.
Yeah, I didn't even contemplate that. I was like, they're too busy on adventures.
Alone in the world with a little cat dog, dude.
Yeah. What was the best out of that era of cartoons? Mine's Angry Beavers. Easily.
Angry Beavers, two Angry Beavers.
Easily.
Yeah, dude.
Angry Beavers.
That was
Angry
just a
Beavers
fire
was hype.
lineup.
Yeah.
Like Angry Beavers, Iro Monsters,
Rugrats.
Rocco.
I had a hamster named Ickis. Iro Monsters was my shit so much.
Was Ickis this
Which
guy?
one was Ickis?
He was one that got big when he got scared.
Oh.
Was he the one with
And he
the
would hold his eyes?
in his hand?
No, that was I can't remember the guy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ickis, that was the one he kind of looked like a purple.
Like a purple rat or something,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. Ickis was my dude.
Yeah.
It's because he was little and he got big. I can relate. Ickis was little and tough.
We had hope practicing being Ickis.
5-year-old Nate.
Come on, Nick, get bigger.
Yo, I always loved the little dude.
Yeah.
Tommy Pickles was my guy, and I pigeon toed. That was
Oh, when Dill showed up, they were like, a smaller guy?
Do you think Dill sells hair too?
Dill sells
Yeah,
hair.
like he's like your sister.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry. I like the. I was a Cartoon Network guy. Ed and Eddie's my shit. Ed and Eddie, dude. I fucking.
You ever watch, like, you ever go back and watch cartoons on the actual networks? You don't realize how, like the fucking toy commercials are like kid propaganda.
Yeah.
Where they just like trick you into being, like, the commercials essentially like, be a fucking problem to your parents if you can't get this.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, no. Well, some of them were like, steal your credit cards. Yeah.
No, I was watching fucking SpongeBob with my niece recently, and I'm like, all the commercials are just like, if you don't get this, you're a pussy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that clip you sent with that guy who was doing it was funny.
Oh,
But it sent me down a rabbit hole watching like old UPN shows.
yeah.
And dude, UPN had some hits. I was watching one today called Buddies. It was Dave Chappelle and some other guy.
Wow.
Yeah. It was
What
wild.
year was it?
It was like the 90s. Dave Chappelle, they were like movie makers, but it was Dave Chappelle and his white friend was the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is an old show that never really got picked up.
No, it did like 6 episodes.
No, I never even heard of that.
Yeah, me either. Wow.
There was another one with Jaleel White called Grown Up, where it was like him trying to get away from Urkel. So he was just fucking all the time.
It was a real show with episodes?
Yeah, there was like 8 episodes. I watched like 3 today. It was kind of good. I liked it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I y'all want to play Shy Tony? I don't mind.
Oh yeah, play Shy Tony. Shy Tony's funny. It's funny.
the funniest thing.
Wait,
It's I guess he's an older comic. I didn't hear him until like.
Is this the one?
yeah,
That's it. It's
He
you can
looked
play the sound.
okay. I remember the face. I just never knew his name. That's Lavelle.
No,
Nah.
it's just another big guy.
Just another fat nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely not Lavelle.
No, he did some. He was like crazy though. Oh, dude, you got to get the whole. You got to let the whole thing play. The whole thing play.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch. I was out doing shit when you sent it, then I forgot.
I like you on the radio show and everything you do.
And this is the Vibe Show with Sinbad hosting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not so bad show.
No, yeah.
on his craft for 12 years.
12 years.
No, he hasn't perfected it.
And this was a bit where this guy would always bring people who suck on the show.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
suck, but the bit is that they suck.
It's the business that Sinbad didn't fuck with him.
Yeah, let it play.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, just keep talking.
Yeah, what we gonna say?
Well, no, I was gonna say, was it like did the people who he brought on
He took that one.
were they bad but didn't realize that they were getting
No. He's doing some like artsy fartsy. It's almost like artsy fartsy comedy shit that he's about to
Oh,
do.
he's doing a little okay.
Yeah. It's Nate without a beard.
He introduced him as the
Shy
world's
Nate.
number one light skinned ventriloquist.
Shy Tony says, "What's up, y'all?"
Yeah, it's kind of a long video, but it's
it's.
You know, we got some
You gotta move the
girls
mouse.
out there. They go a cute one right there. Why don't you go talk to her?
It pays off. It pays off.
it might not pay off on the podcast.
It's gonna pay off. It's worth it. It's so funny.
You off the hook, Shy Tony. You off the hook.
What's up, baby? Can Shy Tony talk?
Shy Tony is talking. He's doing his thing. Shy Tony said,
Wu-Tang is good, but Puffy is the best.
Yo, this is the kind of shit that I don't know that I got the balls to like commit to.
Yeah, this
just to be going on, get the TV spot.
Big butt freaks. Thank you, big boy. Thank you for doing it again, man. Thank you, brother. You mean doing
Oh, that
I'm
is.
talking about took a playoff, man. This brother ain't got no talent.
That's Big Boy.
The radio guy, right?
Wow.
Oh yeah, Big Boy skinny as hell now.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a whole different dude.
Oh, DMC Big Boy, right? Oh, snap.
Wait, show him, brother. The Big Boy and all
In the
interviews
morning.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's him?
That's him. Yeah, I forgot.
Got me nervous. I'm gonna drink this water, and Shy Tony's gonna do his impersonation of Frankenstein.
All right, I don't know if it paid off for the podcast. LeMaire's terrible idea for the podcast. That's all right. I do want to show y'all something. Eddie, that bottom clip though. This is so. I saw this on. This is like my biggest fear with going hiking. This is why I'm done. Oh, not that. No, it's not. It's not up there already. It's on. It's in the.
You gotta
it's in the
copy
messages.
it.
The Reddit?
Yeah. Why are you afraid of going hiking?
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, I didn't. I've been trying to shoot a
that's
joke
like
that I can't get to work about it, but it's a. I didn't realize the bears would be where.
Bears are cool as long as you give them food.
I don't know. This
You're going off Yogi Bear rules.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're like, dude, you give them one picnic basket?
you throw a steak at them. Always carry a steak. They'll follow you, but
No, I do hear black bears are like more chill.
Yeah, but you're not going to be no matter.
Bro, he's giving him like a back massage.
oh, that's a cool bear.
No.
That's pedals, dude.
He's whispering in his ear.
Sweet nothings.
He's like, you hike here often, girl?
Damn.
This bear about to get canceled.
That bear touch her ass?
It's me too, the bear.
Yeah, no, this is way too long. I'd have broke. I don't know how she kept her composure this long. Like
I definitely would have.
right here.
If I was the other one, I definitely would have ran off on them.
Which would have panicked the bear.
Right,
Your friend
right.
would have died.
Right? Yeah, their face would have been all like.
Do you know what he smells on her, right?
Pussy?
Period. Is that what you're saying, little man?
Bears can smell the period. Bears can smell the menstruation.
I don't like thin bears.
Well, he's probably like a. Look at him. He's like fucking with her legs and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, get back here.
Yeah, I didn't used to think that.
She's so scared.
Because you know they run like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are the best videos when you see a dude, he's in his tree stand, like high up in the tree, and he's like, oh, there's a bear pretty far away, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna see what do I have for, and then like the camera goes back and the bear is in the other tree looking at him like, what's up, dude?
I saw this one video. This chick, she was snowboarding and she was using like a selfie stick or something to record herself snowboarding or whatever, like a GoPro that was facing backwards. But she's going down and you just see in the background of the video like a bear that she didn't know was even there sees her and just starts just like almost follow, like keeping right up with her while she's snowboarding, just
catching
down
pace.
the mountain, catching pace. He eventually gives up, but like she had no idea he was even back there. She goes back to look at her video.
Ruined.
She's almost dead.
You know she can't snowboard the same. All snowboarding after that is her being like, yeah, this is great. Okay, good.
Oh no. It was a grizzly, right? Or was it a panda?
Was it a panda? Was it a panda where she was snowboarding?
Wait, Nate, LeMaire. Was it a panda, Nate?
No.
On the snowboarding mountain.
Yeah, it was a panda.
I'm close, dude. I'm close.
To be fair, though, the logic's there. Because, like, pandas, they don't fuck. They got a lot of backup cum, and they're pissed. they see a young lady just living her life, and they're going at her.
Wait, that is the thing with pandas, right? They're not fucking?
Dude, that's the only time you hear about pandas. Is it'll be like a Japanese zoo, and they're like, the pandas won't fuck.
Right, yeah, they super clumsy.
There's fucking...
They just can't find it?
Right, yeah. They're just all over the place.
What? More bamboo?
Pandas and goats are probably the funniest animals. Like the top tier videos online.
Pandas are riddled with syphilis.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's why they don't fuck.
Man, they out here being safe.
Wait, all pandas have a a shady past? All pandas had a slutty college phase?
I'm Googling this. Panda syphilis?
Right, pandas, like, where was you at in Singapore?
What lady boy panda?
Pandas are riddled with it. I swear.
If I could spell syphilis, I'd have Googled it. I'd have fact checked you.
I would have hated to see your algorithm after you Google panda syphilis. Weird. What was that website? ZooTube?
ZooTube.
Yeah. Weird fucking link.
ZooTube.
Oh, man. Oh, and I tell Andy this. I'll save it for the page.
Save it for the page?
Yeah, I'll save it for the page. I'll save it for the page. I'm sorry.
No, it's just the
I just thought about it and it made me anxious.
That's a paywall anxiety.
Yeah, you gotta get back. Yeah, especially if you're my boss, you gotta get back there in the paywall.
You work in a management position, you gotta pay for this.
Yeah, if you work where I work, yeah, you gotta pay for this juicy goss.
So, all right, so you got some gossip for the page.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. More like domination. I took ownership of the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what. Yeah, that's page talk.
All right.
You see
that's an OSHA violating conversation.
Yeah, you don't get OSHA in the office.
What do y'all think about this? Did y'all see they made an embryo with no sperm or no egg?
Yes, yeah.
Like they basically made a person in a lab.
Yeah, scientists are incels, dude.
Wow.
You can make a baby without fucking.
Can it grow a brain and stuff if they
It
feed
has
it
a brain. It already has it has a brain.
Like so is
it's
it
like growing.
Oh, okay.
It's like, but I mean, it's still like just an embryo. But they like did it. They can tell it has a brain. They can tell it's like developing and shit. Like that's pretty crazy. That
when did they
just
do that?
made life?
Do they use CRISPR?
It was like I saw the news today. Maybe
they had to use CRISPR, dude.
So like, is it due? Like, do they have a date for it?
I didn't read that much about it. I was like, it's the one right next to the tab we got open. But
if you think about it, at first, like they would probably base the gestation off of like human gestation, so they try to keep it as a 9-month period, 8-month period. Yeah. But then like eventually they'll be like, we can make motherfuckers in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we can just have 2 week people.
They're gonna fuck up and realize they make them in a fucking 2 weeks, and then
that's gonna be crazy.
We're just riddled with testing babies.
Love that.
What, to make a baby?
Just make a person.
Just make like a
They have a picture.
It could be a full person, right? Too. Like they can accelerate it.
Yeah,
like because if they.
But listen, technically, they're still 1 year old.
Right, because it's so fucked up. Because I was gonna say not like have if they don't have a consciousness or anything, like just have some like, for lack of better words, slaves or just have some little workers.
But if they grow brains, then they do have consciousness.
They're going to probably have a.
But also, it might not like. I don't know. How will they function? Like. Well, they still need people to take active embryos.
Because I was gonna say, have them think their purpose is to just like take care of the shit you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like, which does sound like a slave.
Yeah. But
like she trying to rationalize having a slave.
Yeah. You know the work I don't want to do. I'm gonna just put that on y'all for the rest of y'all lives.
But you don't like it.
But you'll grow to love it, and I'll take care of you.
It'll be everything you know.
You don't know any different. You were born.
But I'll give y'all a place to just be out back.
They gotta die quick. That's the thing that you would need. I would need them to like die in a year.
No, dude, they have to like not be able to reproduce because it's like you know how like
I don't want to get attached.
When you make a copy of a copy, you know how the second copy is worse.
Yeah,
that's what it is. You're making a copy of a person, and then you're going to make another copy, so everybody's going to be retarded.
No, but I don't think it's copies though. I think it's like straight up.
No, because you have to take the embryo from a person, right?
No, they're not. They're doing all of it synthetic from beginning to like nigga. They made a person. Like they played God and like it's just kind of a crazy big deal. They just made a person out of shit in the world, like elements and whatever. Periodic table. I just keep saying
evidence, sperm and
they didn't use no part of a person to make a person.
And outside the uterus, over the past 5 years, and they've done it. I'm just reading that part. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
I've been getting freaked out on science shit. Science of space.
Yeah, AI is scaring me.
AI, none of this is scary. I'm sorry.
You're too busy focused on crime.
Yeah, you guys are worried about the things we create. Don't worry about the things we can control, dude.
I got some climate change with my mind too, but what am I gonna do? Shit's gonna blow up or it's not. I'm chilling and I'm recycling.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
The fucking Terminator's gonna kill us before the fucking weather.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. That shit where...
Dude, the Terminator's gonna engineer the weather and then make us all embryos.
Terminators are Jewish?
Slaves.
No shit. Okay, now I'm scared. No, do you ever see... What was the... It's like the fucking Instagram filter where it just like... You like type in a word... And then it posts a picture that kind of looks like it, but in like a dystopian future.
Oh, the AI. It's a.
Yeah, like some dude was like, they would like post your fucking job in it, and the dude was like truck driver. So this thing that kind of looked like a truck surrounded by lava.
It's just an AI, like an app thing?
Yeah, it's like an app that, because they have those like...
You just go to it online. It's like a browser. You type it in, and it just... You can type in anything, and it'll generate anything.
Can I find it and send it to the thing? What would I search to bring it up?
AI image generator.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been a while. It's been around for a little bit. I can't remember the name, but it was popular for a little bit.
How long have you known about it?
A couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be something.
So go to try it now, or whatever you want. Describe. We all come up with a word. Kung.
What?
Let's come up with a word. Let's all have
Kung?
a word. Kung. K-U-N-G.
Okay. Well, no, wait, I think it's a real word, not a made-up word.
Right, yeah, Kung Fu, dude. I'm just using one word, Kung.
You can't say Kung without
all right,
fu.
Kung Fu. Kung Fu then, all right. Oh, but also, what's the style? What does it say? The first one. Mart?
Post-apocalyptic wonderland?
Make it cyberpunk. Make it cyberpunk.
Okay.
Okay. Kung Fu.
Kung Fu,
Rabbit, and then Andy, and then Ant.
Yeah, I'm glad this ain't my responsibility. I'd have messed up.
Oh, and then I pick a word?
Yeah.
Tractor.
And then Ant.
I was going to say rapper.
Here we go.
Kung Fu Rabbit Tractor Rapper. That's the episode title.
Honestly, that sounds like a decent line.
Yeah, right? I know, right?
Somebody goes line.
All right.
Okay.
What is it? Scroll. Oh, it's 10%.
We have to sign up for it.
It's 10%. We gotta
give us your email for this picture.
It's probably like that's too many words.
Have you ever played that game Detroit?
Detroit
Become
Human? Yeah.
That one. I like that whole take on AI.
What was it again?
Like a...
Well, the whole time they were trying to...
it's kind of Westworld-y, right?
Well, there was a side that are like, they're just robots, like, we don't, like, we'll make them do, like you were saying before, like, use them as slaves, and there was another side that are like, no, we need to give them right. It was basically like, do they have rights or not?
Yeah, because the basically the AI, they start to rebel.
Yeah.
They start to rebel and form their own consciousness. They start...
Yeah, I played it a little bit.
Realizing right from wrong. In that game, you make choices. So you can either choose. You play as three people. Yeah. So you play as
Black Android,
a cop. You play as a cop, a maid,
Jesse,
a maid, and then there's one person that is like a caretaker for this old man.
Yeah,
and you could choose.
The dude from what's it called?
Yeah, it was Jesse.
I think his real name is
Williams.
Jesse. Yeah, Jesse Williams.
Yeah,
is the actor.
Yeah.
Light skin robot.
Yeah.
Oh,
light skin robot, cop robot, or lady robot.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy guy.
You remember what he did, right?
Yeah, he's like the cover of the...
You remember what he did? Isn't he the guy that let out a freezer on set? Jesse Williams for Grey's Anatomy.
Wait, does he rule?
Yeah, one of the Grey's Anatomy guys let out a freezer and they got fired.
I don't think it was Jesse.
Okay,
because Jesse's too. Like
was he in a zombie movie too?
He's super clean cut.
Like yeah. Jesse doesn't have any like dirt on his resume.
I mean, yes, maybe now.
Well, no, I think I would have like for sure known that if Jesse had gotten himself in trouble.
Yeah, he's super like
Jesse on Google alerts.
Well, not even. He's just one of them dudes that if he did fuck up,
everybody.
It'd be surprising.
Yeah, well, not to be surprising. It would just be like a clear news,
like letting a freezer go in like 2013.
Yeah,
it's not like he like Ezra Miller.
It was 2011. It was 2011. I think it was 2011.
Ezra Miller could get. Oh wait, no, not wait. Ezra Miller was the Flash.
Yeah.
Yo, no one talked about that.
No, but he's out here going.
The girl.
No, he's out here going crazy.
Yeah.
He's doing. Yeah,
and they the way they're like just making all these excuses and like they treating him like he's Denzel.
Yeah.
It's because his fucking movie probably has like $100-some million in it.
Dude, they let that Batwoman
what
movie
movies
go.
he got coming out?
He's the Flash.
Oh, okay.
They let that Batgirl movie go though, and that girl didn't do shit.
Fair enough. That was like $90 million, right?
Yeah.
That's
what did she do?
Nothing.
She just was Batgirl. Like she did her job, and they just like shot the whole movie, and they were just like, you know what? Nah, we not. like
this movie fucking sucked. Well,
like it was a bad sketch or something.
Just a $90 million movie.
Yeah, they just put it on the back because they just merged. Because Warner Brothers
and a bunch of Warner Brothers people were like, "No way!"
Yeah,
it was a bunch of people that didn't spend the money.
Yeah,
that's crazy to drop $90 million and not release it.
No, that's right. There's probably a lot of you guys know about Jerry Lewis. He made a Holocaust clown movie. Where he was like a Holocaust clown and he would like get kids onto the trains, but it never came out because he was like, "You guys got to put this out when I die."
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there. He's just sitting.
There's a script, and and his estate has the movie. I read the script.
It's funny.
It's tragic.
And I want to see that movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Holocaust. What's it called? The Holocaust Clown?
Probably. There's also Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
he did a special for Netflix that they just got on the back burner. It was called 77.
I think I saw that live in red.
Yeah,
he was coming out. He just would come out with the headset and the mouthpiece.
Sit in the chair.
And he sit in the chair, no opener. Just came out.
Really?
What year was this?
This was
probably like 2018.
Yeah, I can find it exactly because I don't post it on Instagram.
Cosby shot a special?
Yeah, for Netflix. Like it's on Netflix. Like Netflix has it.
He shot a special. They were like a month or two away from releasing it. No, it was on Netflix.
No, it wasn't on Netflix.
I don't think it ever made it to Netflix.
I thought.
So they shot this before.
Yeah. It was gonna come out, and then all the Cosby shit started.
It was during the Hannibal stuff.
It
was during the Hannibal stuff they shot it, and they were going to release it but then he started getting depositions and stuff.
Damn, that's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I saw him in November 2012. That's what.
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Wait, that was a difference. That was when he first started coming back. Because he did like 2 specials. He did like 1 special in like 2012.
I know that was right before everything happened.
I did see him. I saw him. Where you see him at?
I think it's called Santander now. It was called the Sovereign Center back then.
I saw him do a speech at like the Leah Queer Center. It was like just a regular event.
Yeah,
and,
he did a speech.
Cause I forget what the event was. It wasn't comedy, but he was there to speak.
Yeah.
And I was a kid, so I didn't realize the significance of him.
Yeah.
I just thought like, this is just like a regular, like a well respected guy from Philly.
Yeah.
Like I looked at him no different than like Freeway. I don't know, Freeway or like Eric Snow.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like,
people seem to like him.
Yeah, it's like, he be in Philly. But he gave a speech, and even then he did was talking about like how you need to pull up your pants and be respectful. And I thought nothing was wrong with it. I was like, I agree with that.
He's spitting.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
I think this isn't going to work. I think we did one too many words.
I was going to say, I think we hit the AI generator with one too many words.
Yeah.
When I first saw him, he was talking about like I was heavy into like Cosby didn't do it for a long time. You were out. You were crazy about it. But
LeMaire's still working on
Buzz. It was, dude. Yeah, it was. Okay.
But I remember he was like all he was talking about was this thing he was doing for kids that he was about to get into. So in my mind, I'm just like that he was about to do stuff for the children, and then he took them down. I was convinced for years.
He was doing a grassroots campaign on Cosby's free. Innocent Cosby. I think something came up, dude. Scroll down, see what happens. That's it.
You're running low on credit. Should we click on that?
No.
Wait, did something actually pop up?
I think so.
What do we call it?
No. This is a bad generator.
It's this thing right next to it.
That's it. Oh, that was the Kung Fu Tractor Raptor.
These are the pictures.
Oh.
And
That's pretty dope.
Oh, actually, I forgot he's supposed to be a Kung Fu Tractor rapper.
Dude, put in panties in the mouth.
mean,
Why do we
That is
do
a Kung
that?
Fu Tractor rapper.
He is getting a rapper.
And he got the Japanese.
What's it say? Kong 20? Like it does kind of have mixtape look to it
Right,
too.
yeah,
Like
right.
Yeah, you can download that on Dap Hip.
Yeah, that's like anime M.
Yeah, spaghetti,
I'm like
spaghetti.
tractor and I'm a rapper.
Yeah, I'm spaghetti.
Oh, this is gonna be dope.
Here it comes. Oh, we gotta wait for it. It's queued. It's loading.
It's just
loading.
like, no fucking way.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
It just comes back with a message, too horny.
Ant, don't you have a podcast, dude?
No, I haven't started yet. Because right now I'm waiting. It's more so scheduling.
Yeah.
for me. So that's what I've been trying to figure out. Just my schedule, just so I could get right. Because I was going to do it with a few of my homies.
Yeah.
But I found one of my homies that I could do it with up here. But I was going to like go back to Philly a lot.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't have that dedication that you had.
No. Fuck it. No, fuck going to Philly and driving back to Jersey. I like driving to Philly or driving from Philly to Jersey and then going back to Philly and being like, it doesn't smell anymore.
Like, yeah.
I mean, it's a different smell now.
Bro, I don't go back to Philly at all.
Really?
Like before, I used to go back a good amount. I think when I was living in Brooklyn, I would when I was living in Brooklyn, I would go back probably like once a month.
Yeah.
Now I just love it here too much.
You just like Jersey City too
I
much?
love it, and which is crazy because it's definitely easier for me to get home now.
Yeah.
Especially like
Yeah.
the drive isn't that bad. And with Amtrak, I've been taking Amtrak a lot lately.
Yeah.
I had to stop. I just had to love myself more. Like I can't. I can't keep doing Megabus.
Yeah.
I can't. Megabus is so fucking horrible. I'll never forget this. It was one time. It was like a few years ago. I'm waiting in line with Chris O'Connor.
Yeah.
We just happened to like randomly like I think he had came up here to do a spot one night.
Yeah.
And I just happened to be going to Philly, so we were waiting in line for the same bus. Bus showed up 2 hours late. Bus showed up like 2 hours late, so they ended up giving us a voucher.
Yeah.
For like
Free
another
megabus.
another Megabus ride. The voucher was for $4.50. It's like, what the fuck am I like?
We had 2 hours. Here's a $4.
How much is a Megabus?
A Megabus ticket might be like, if you catch it at the right time, you get like for like $9 or $10.
They were
But it's like you can't even give me the price of a full ticket.
they were
You're like,
advertising
the
as
ticket is $4, but the bus will be 4 hours later.
So yeah, now that's why I was like, I can't do this anymore. So now I've been taking Amtrak when I do go back. But I've been
Take the China bus up, dude. That's like
No, I never took the China bus.
China bus is worse than Megabus.
You don't want to just drive back? Why don't you just...
No, I do. I'll go back every once in a while. I go back every once in a while.
I don't mean to visit, but I mean, why don't you drive? Why is the Amtrak the move?
It's just more relaxed.
I need
gas, more relaxing.
I don't know. I was
Then,
on Amtrak.
and then I only got one. Like me and my girl, we split the car up here.
Same.
So it's like.
I was on Amtrak's TikTok too. It seems comfy.
Amtrak do have. You can get a room, right?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
No, only on the traveler cars.
If you're going like a long
you
way.
can't do a room.
Yeah, that's how I want to go to Canada.
You took a train like across the country, right?
Yeah.
Was that fun?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I tried to San Francisco. It was pretty fun. It was nice. I slept in the chair though. I didn't get a sleeper car. I did Sketchfest. It's a Sketchfest.
Oh, okay. How many,
it was. Yeah,
how many days did it take you to get there?
3 days.
Oh, damn.
3 of the stinkiest days. But
The train was bad like that?
no, I smelled.
I was gonna cut you off. I wanted to clarify. I was like, "Were you stinky with the train smell?"
Yeah, dude, it came up, dude. Look at that, dude.
Yo.
That doesn't look anything like the podcast.
Dude, that's
What?
They did nothing.
view creation. Zoom in, Andy, enhance.
Yeah, that
Hit control.
this AI is dumb.
Yeah,
It's a dumb AI.
or command or Apple Plus. I'm sorry.
It's not getting
It didn't
bigger.
even get big.
It doesn't want us to see it.
Yeah,
It's too scary.
download. It said evolve. What does evolve mean?
Yeah, it looks like a Magic the Gathering card.
Dude,
Yeah,
where's
I
the
hate
mouth?
I hate it. It's nothing going on there.
Dude, go down. I kind of like it. I would get a painting of that. Can you hit evolve?
What about it? It says panties in the mouth.
You want to buy a print?
No.
This is why you want to just click shit around the internet. Is why I don't want to use
go to
PC
evolve.
What's
for
this shit.
Evolve?
There, go down.
Oh,
I didn't see evolve.
Go down.
Enhance. Oh, evolve. I see it
At the bottom. Yes.
It's just adding other words.
Lame. All right, never mind.
Podcast.
Joe Rogan shows up. Candy. Go candy, dude.
Candy?
Yeah, go down. You can choose a style. You don't look down? Andy doesn't look down, dude.
That looks like a fucking ad. You know, when you're on like CNN and there's like fucking Tina Fey sucked what?
Yeah.
And it's just popsicle. I hate those.
You definitely clicked on a bunch.
No, my mom is real good for clicking on those and then sending links.
Credits.
Or I can tell she sent the link before she actually looked at it.
Yeah. It looks like it just goes down. Ooh, there it is.
Okay, floating.
Yeah.
This is definitely just going to be a deeper nightmare.
This is gonna suck.
Dude, all the other
I think this is maybe a bad one. Night Cafe.
This might not be it, but Night Cafe might not be the AI generator that is doing it.
Yeah.
Because the other ones were like fun movie posters, and then we typed the name of our podcast, and it was just like a full nightmare.
See, that's just throw up. It just gave us throw up.
I like that.
Is that? It's on the YouTube.
Oh, it looks lacy.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Look at the
LeMaire, you're trying to sell this, so
right.
Dude, it looks like a Jackson Pollock when he was just figuring it out.
Andy also went to the wrong website.
It's not the wrong website.
It's the wrong website.
It's not the one that It's not the one that everybody's been doing. But hold on, I think I got another thing I want to show y'all too.
Yeah,
but it's not the wrong website.
It's totally wrong.
What's the right website? Oh,
I don't remember.
I did want to talk to you about the McAfee doc.
Oh, the McAfee doc.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did LeMaire ruin about
Oh,
you saw it?
I didn't see it. I mean, I knew about him though.
Yeah.
Like, cause I read about him years ago.
Oh,
cause you have to be wild. What makes you say, you know what? We need something so people can't see the shit on our computer.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah. He's sitting there doing it. I need to know what to be able to get into this.
I need to make sure that nobody else can find the shit that I'm into.
Yeah.
And he
so it makes sense that like he was living that kind of life.
He was getting into so much shit. He was at least allegedly. That's because you can't. When you watch the doc, did you ever feel like for sure he had people on him, or he seemed like he had the money to just do shit too?
And he did say the same thing in the car.
Well,
he
no,
said allegedly the cartel and stuff are after.
Well, I said allegedly to be fair, but like in my heart, I didn't know though, because he is fucking like he does come off as like functionally crazy. But LeMaire made a good point. There was enough times. Like, they went to the fucking Puerto Rican prison.
Wait,
and then,
you're a big McAfee guy, aren't you? I just realized McAfee was running for libertarian, president. And I was like, oh, of course Andy's on that.
Everyone's allowed to run. No, he does the libertarian shit so he can fucking move to Costa Rica and have a child bride and shoot whoever he wants.
I didn't check it out yet though. It's
Netflix, I think.
No, but is it a series or just one?
Just one.
It's like an hour 45.
Hey,
yeah, it's like it's perfect.
It's not a series yet.
Okay. No, it definitely should be.
It was. I think it was a good 1 hour 45. I think I got the gist.
Well, the part that was like the part that was crazy for me, where I was like, because I was like making a bunch of food and stuff for the week while I'm watching it, and I'm like just kind of listening to it, kind of looking up here and there for making the food, and then it starts. There's like one part where he's like running around with these two dudes from Vice. They finally post this article they're writing. And when they post the picture on Vice, they leave the geotag information.
Oh, that was dumb.
And so now they start freaking out. And I'm like sitting there like cutting onions, being like looking up and then looking up and like not cutting onions and then just watching. And I'm like, I just realized I'm watching a dude on the run.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, you don't get to see that in high def.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy.
But I mean, on Cops.
But this is different. He's not like on the run and one chase.
He's on the lam.
Yeah. He's out there.
Dude, the best part is when he's on the boat and he's like, he has the gun.
He's pulling a prior. He's just shooting his boat up.
Oh yeah, and then later he's like holding that gun. He goes to the camera guy. He's like fucking with him. Like, I don't trust you. I should probably shoot you. He's like. With the gun.
Yeah, with a loaded gun. He's like, I wouldn't, because his wife goes, shoot him in the dick. And he goes, I wouldn't shoot him in his dick. He's going to bleed all over the place. I'll just shoot him in his foot.
He kept hitting him with 2 for flinches, dude.
But like, he did. Like, he had like an 18-year-old wife or girlfriend that also her dad or uncle was like super high up in Guatemalan, Guatemalan politics or some shit. But yeah, anyway, LeMaire came in. We're watching the doc. We got like 9 minutes left. He came in to take a shower. He came in to take a shower because he was up here for his birthday the night before, and we didn't want to use May's family's shower.
I didn't go there. I was somewhere else. I ended up a different place.
That was a funny text too, where LeMaire was like, "Can I shower at your place? I don't like the showers they have here."
Yeah. So he comes over to shower, sits down, we smoke real quick, and he Googles the story and just goes, "Oh, he's dead."
No, I told you. I was like, I think he's dead.
Oh, you didn't know he died?
Nah, I didn't know. I
And then I Wikipedia was like, he's dead. And it was like, yeah, he in fucking Spanish prison.
Yeah.
And then they said it on the TV. I was like, oh.
Well, so the thing I was curious about was like, there were definitely people who like wanted to arrest him because he was on. The U.S. government had him for like $30 million in tax evasion.
Yeah.
The thing I was trying to figure out was like, because he kept saying the cartel is after him. And I'm like, but you didn't explain why.
Yeah.
I was like, why? And I'm like,
and if you're not fucking with them, if you're already like they're trying to kill you already, why not just be like they're out for me because this?
He's not trying to go to jail. That's why he's on the run.
Only thing I know about him, I think I read something where like one of his maids said he would like ask them for weird requests. Like like he would ask them for like weird sexual stuff. Yeah. Like it was like an older lady. He asked her like, "Could you like shit on my chest?" or something like that.
Yeah, he was getting wild. Fuck, where was the first place he was at where they thought he shot his neighbor?
Belize.
Yeah,
and he did shoot his neighbor.
How did you feel?
And he killed his dad.
And he killed his dad.
You guys forget he killed his dad?
No, they talk about it in the doc. They're like, he definitely killed his dad.
But the way he broke it down, where he was like, my dad was a violent man, and he beat my wife, and I did what had to be done. And I'm like, yeah, you kill your dad, dude.
This is like, but he was doing that. Like he said that on a recording for some dude who was going to ghostwrite his book for him.
Yeah.
He hired a ghostwriter, and the story that the public knew was that his dad committed suicide, but the rumor was he killed his dad. Yeah. So then while he's recording, the ghostwriter dude has a recording, and he didn't even really put it together when they were ghostwriting because he didn't know that.
That was wild. The ghostwriter being like, "Oh fuck, he killed his dad."
Yeah, like right while they recording, he was like, "I didn't even realize that when he said it." Fuck. Like you just sit there with that face, like I didn't.
Dude, I fell for that.
He was like, "It's a living." Just listening to him.
I fell for that ghostwriter when he's like in the middle of talking about the cartels and the government and stuff, and then he like pauses. He's like, "Just to make it clear, because I don't want to die, this is all alleged."
Yeah.
Because he was like saying shit about the cartel that he like in mid sentence realized he maybe shouldn't have been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was a crazy doc. It was just like I said before, it's just wild watching someone actively be on the run in a movie way. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna hide out in this hotel or this motel and shit. He's like, no, I fucking buying a boat and then I'm fucking.
I kind of think he was spending money to look like he was going through crazy shit.
You think he was hyping it up a little bit?
You guys, our guest wants to watch it.
What, the movie? Oh, am I spoiling it?
Yeah.
Oh, spoiling it?
No. I'm gonna still watch it. I'm gonna definitely still watch it because I already know. Like, I saw like a clip about it where like he was in like a van.
Yeah. And
he was like, "Oh shit, I don't have a passport on me."
Yeah.
Or something like. So I did see like small stuff like that.
I don't want. Now I'm self-conscious about spoiling it. But yeah, that's a cool part of it too. But I have one fucking thing I wanted to say about it. Oh. He kept this kept making me laugh. He kept like while they were at a place, we'll come to the crew file him and be like, we have 7 minutes to get out of here. We gotta go. And then the crew would be late, and he'd be like, I was going to leave you, But he did that like 3 different times where he was like, I was going to leave you, but I hired this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had like little shit that he would do that I was like, you're making this up. There's no one actually chasing you, but you're like, you gave this dude $50 to come into the room and be like, they're here, they'll be here in 7 minutes, and then you panic and run to go to your next place.
Do you think he was making it up, or he was being delusional and actually believed it? Because he didn't sound to me like a guy who was it doesn't mean that's what was happening, but to him, it didn't sound like a guy who was making it up.
Why do you think he was doing? Why do you think he wouldn't happen?
What?
What part of his life in that documentary makes you think none of that is true? He was on the run the whole time.
You could be on the run. And
you could be on the run for tax evasion and then also be doing crazy things. He was doing bath salts. Like, dudes.
Yeah.
So if he's doing bath salts, why don't you think the cartel will be mad at him? He probably gypped some cartel's members on some bath salts or something.
How many bath salts did he steal,
had like a regular
I don't know,
amount
probably
of
a boat's worth of bath salts.
He just stole their year supply of bath salts?
It was like a baggie of bath salts.
Any money you steal from the cartel is death.
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it because, like, as we're talking, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, they didn't do anything to prove, like, or explain why the cartel was after him.
Yeah.
But and like you were saying, he was doing mad bath salts. He could just be fucking crazy. But there was like enough shit where if he showed up in the wrong place, he would like come up on a fucking data system, and the fucking U.S. would be like, "Yo, that's our dude. Bring him over here." Because of the tax evasion shit.
I do appreciate your thoughtfulness, not wanting to spoil it. But I'm gonna still watch it. Sure. You know what I've been watching lately? Y'all ever watch 60 Days In?
No.
Oh, that shit. Oh, that's perfect because it's like
TLC?
It's like 6 seasons that y'all can get into. No, it's on A&E.
Okay.
So basically, it's a show on It's about like regular people. They go undercover in jails as people that's like they get arrested. Mm-hmm. So it's like people that just live regular lives and like they want to like help bring change.
Jail or
some people they want to go into the field of criminal justice, or they just want to help turn people's lives around. So it's like they think they could help. Yeah. By going undercover in the jails and like helping the
and it never works out, does it?
Helping the wardens like uncover how easy it is for the inmates to bring in weapons and drugs into the prison. Basically. So they go in the jail for 60 days.
And it could be just like a doctor who's like, I want to try jail today.
And
what kind of jail did they go to?
So they like just regular county.
Just county. Okay.
Regular county. So like they'll go into like
he's got drugs in his butt.
Yeah. So it's like they'll go into like Atlanta, like Fulton County Jail or stuff like that. So
where all the black people are.
Yeah, and that shit is.
Is it black people who's going into the jails too? Or
it's a good mix. Like black,
that
white,
would be great if it's like a super white dude who's like, "Hey guys, how's jail going?"
That's how it is. So it's like, it has been something like that, and where people end up they go in there and blowing their covers.
Yeah.
Where like this one chick, she went in, she ended up, well, I don't, spoiler. Y'all mind if I spoil it?
If you spoil this, I'm going to be pissed.
What is it?
It's like one chick, one season she goes in, she ends up falling for one of the inmates.
Yeah.
They were totally talking.
And then, like, do y'all mind if I spoil it?
No, not at all.
So yeah, she ends up falling for one of the inmates, and then she tells her, like, look, I got a secret to tell you. I'm actually undercover. Like, I'm actually, like, not an inmate. I'm doing this program to, like, help the warden. So then, naturally, like, the girl tells the rest of the inmates, it's like, bitch, this is still a criminal. Like, she's the real deal.
Yeah, this is still real jail.
Yeah. She's going to be here when you leave.
Yeah, right.
That sounds like undercover boss with rape.
Right. So yeah, the next day the person overseeing the jail, I guess the warden, like he had to hurry up and like get her out and shut down the whole program because she broke her cover and she put the rest of the people in the program at risk.
Anybody who comes in who's only doing 60 days, they're like, "What's up with you?"
Yeah, because they check all their cover stories. Like, what you in here for?
Yeah.
So.
And the producers of the show are like, well, we don't have a fucking season 2.
But this new season, this new season is all people that been in jail for it's all like this new season's actual ex-con.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like they kind of going like they already know how to handle themselves in jail,
but they're still going in to tell.
Right? Yeah. So that's what's like for them. It's more so of a struggle for them to not turn back into their old lives.
Oh, that's more interesting.
Yeah, because this season just started. So it was like one dude he went in
like shit,
and like his first day in there. He was ready to like fight somebody. He was like, "Bro, I'll fuck you up. Like, don't try to." It's like, it's like, are you forgetting your mission already?
Sometimes you slip back.
Do they communicate? Can they communicate with like the people whoever's in the program once they're in there?
They don't know the other inmates. They don't know the other people that's also undercover.
Do the inmates get hip and they're like, those cameras are on fucking John a punch.
The inmates do kind of start catching on because they be like, yo, why the producers pull you so much? Because the producers tell them, oh, we just undercover. Like they make them think like it's like how MSNBC do the lockup. They make them think it's something like that, where it's like, all right, we just interviewing in jail, like to just see how the conditions are. So they'll pull other inmates for interviews. So nobody gets suspicious. But then they started catching on like, yo, you was in there kind of long. Like, or why they pull you back-to-back days, stuff like that.
They interview you a lot.
Right,
what the fuck's up with that?
Because they still have to deal with the constraints of producing a show.
So they definitely...
We need dailies.
All right, we need you to get mad at... Like, they probably do regular reality TV shit where they go in and be like, all right, this is getting kind of dull. We need you to start something with somebody.
Like, hey, it's like that. I just noticed you eat lunch with the warden. What's that about?
Andy or Nate, it was kind of like the episode of Atlanta you were talking about with George Wallace.
Well, that's different. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you watch that one?
I did watch it at the end. Like how they kid. Wait. Actually, I'm sorry. I skipped talking about things when I wanted to talk about. I talked about the thing. I mentioned the thing in my head, and I skipped it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what if like a straight up white guy goes in there and he's like, I actually love jail. This is for me.
He just stays in it.
Yeah. And then he comes out like the guy at the episode of that.
Weren't we talking about The Longest Yard last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you roll in, it's like The Longest Yard jail, and you're like, it's kind of fun.
I don't know. Terry Crews always has McDoubles. It's pretty nice.
Oh, yeah. All I gotta do is learn basketball, and everyone likes me.
Yeah. Play a little rough.